Let me ask you. If the Lord were to return tonight, would you be ready? If the trumpet sounded at midnight, would your lamp still be burning? Or would it flicker, and die? Jesus told a story about 10 virgins. 10 young women chosen to light the way for the bridegroom on the night of his wedding feast. Each one received the same invitation. Each carried a lamp. Each waited for the same moment. But only 5 were ready. Can you see them? Dressed in white, their lamps glowing faintly in the twilight. Excited. Smiling. Talking about the celebration that was to come. Outwardly, you could not tell the difference. All 10 looked the part. All 10 seemed prepared. But there was a secret, hidden in their hands. 5 carried extra oil. 5 did not. The wise thought ahead. They knew the bridegroom could be delayed. They carried oil in flasks, enough to endure the long night. But the foolish? They thought what they had was enough. They carried lamps with just a little oil inside, never thinking about what might happen if the wait grew longer. And isn't that how many of us live? Outwardly ready, but inwardly empty. We carry the lamp of appearance, church attendance, nice words, good intentions, but do we carry the oil of a true relationship with Christ? The sun disappeared. Hours passed. The bridegroom was delayed. At first, the virgins stood tall. But as the night dragged on, their laughter faded. The lamps dimmed. Their bodies grew tired. And soon, they all slept. Every one of them. The wise. The foolish. All asleep in the waiting. Can you picture it? 10 lamps flickering, shadows dancing on the ground, and then darkness as the flames sink lower and lower. And then, suddenly, at midnight, the silence shattered. A cry pierced the air, behold. The bridegroom is coming. Go out to meet him. The 10 virgins shot awake. Their hearts pounded. Their moment had come. The wise, calm but urgent, poured oil into their lamps. Flames roared to life, steady and strong. Their faces glowed in the light, ready to welcome the bridegroom. But the foolish? Horror swept across their faces. Their lamps sputtered. Their flames died. Their oil was gone. Panic. Desperation. Begging. They turned to the wise, give us some of your oil. But oil cannot be shared. Faith cannot be borrowed. Salvation cannot be transferred. Preparation cannot be passed from one to another. And so, in a frenzy, the foolish virgins ran into the night, searching desperately for oil. But while they were gone, the bridegroom arrived. The wise, their lamps blazing, rose to meet him. They walked with him in triumph, into the wedding feast. And the door was shut. Inside, music, laughter, celebration. The joy of the long-awaited union. Outside, silence, darkness, emptiness. And then, the sound of knocking. The foolish had returned, oil in their lamps at last. They banged on the door, crying, Lord! Lord! Open to us. But from the other side came the voice of the bridegroom. A voice filled with finality. Truly, I say to you, I do not know you. The door never opened. The chance was gone. And then Jesus ended his story with a warning that echoes across the ages. Watch, therefore. For you know neither the day nor the hour. Friend, listen. This is not just a story about a wedding long ago. This is a picture of eternity. A picture of the moment when Christ himself returns. And the question is not, will he come? The question is, will you be ready when he does? Because readiness cannot be borrowed. It cannot be faked. It cannot be rushed at the last moment. When the midnight cry comes, it will be too late to run for oil. Too late to borrow faith. Too late to make up for lost years. So I ask you again. If Jesus returned tonight, would you be ready? If the trumpet sounded, would your lamp be burning bright? Or would it be empty? Think about it. You may carry the lamp of religion, but do you have the oil of relationship? You may have the appearance of devotion, but do you have the substance of faith? You may look ready to others, but are you ready before God? 5 virgins entered the feast. 5 were left outside. 10 invitations. 10 lamps. 10 chances. Only half were ready. Which side will you be on? The bridegroom is coming. And he will not delay forever. The day is coming. The hour is near. So watch. Pray. Prepare. Keep your lamp filled with oil. Because one day, perhaps sooner than you think, the midnight cry will sound. And in that moment, only one question will matter. Will you be ready?